This is a project which I'm working on for months, for 3 to 4 months, and maybe more. And literally, this is my biggest project till now. This is the most biggest, the most interesting project I've ever done till now. So this is basically Linux distribution. Now, why should I make a Linux distribution? Well, because I like to. It's fun. It's fun. It's learning. It's just enjoyment, and everyone can do something for fun. Don't know if this fun goes a bit too far and becomes something at an official level, and then become serious. But yeah, I really don't think of that now. But it can be, and then we can see it. But this project is literally a very big project. So I have my own team with this, and our team is continuously working on this project, making it better. It's in its alpha stage now, and this videos I will get this Kalinik series that where I will tell you some tricks, some information about Kalinik's OS and this thing. Then we have made our own website. We have made our own distribution configs and all. And literally, I'm gonna show you this distribution, and you can leave your comments down on how cool it is. For now, it's in the alpha, and yeah, it's heavily macOS inspired, and till now some macOS components were already there. So that's a different case. That's a totally different case. But now the stage it's growing. Well, I'm trying to take this to some bigger level, and in this video, that's what I will tell. So here it's an arch based distribution. It's based on vanilla arch, and it doesn't really differ much from vanilla arc. So we haven't made our own repository so much filled with software. We don't hold back packages like Manjaro does, and that kind of makes it a lot closer to Arch. And really, I love Arc. I love this base. I love to make Arch based distributions. I like how easy it is, and really, it's pretty good for me. So I have my ISOs in my folder. Let me launch my file launcher, and this is my build ISO folder where this is out. Yeah. So this is um, my Alpha 5 3RC and build. So this is the latest one. So I began giving daily updates to this ISO. One was 5.2, one was 5.1, and really I just gave three updates one by one, so that it doesn't become unstable. It's a pre-release, and the Alpha 6 will be a usable one, like Alpha 3 was. So let's launch this. First, I go to settings. I would check. Yeah, my this thing is already loaded. My ISO. So this is actually a minimal distribution. It can run on small systems like one to 2 GB RAM too. But I don't recommend it because in modern day, why would you just go for these 2 GB RAM machines? Now you can see I have given 1.3 GB RAM in to this machine, and this thing actually Kalinix OS is based on a WM for now. For now, it's on a window manager, which is the awesome window manager, which is by its name really awesome, and it's pretty fast. It's pretty smooth. There's literally nothing you can not do in awesome WM. It's so configurable. It's written in Lua, which kind of becomes a cons for people who don't know Lua. But one thing that just urges me to learn Lua is this configuration of the distro manager. And this, and yes, it's an awesome window manager. It's really awesome. You can, and we have our custom configs here, which just make it more awesome. So let's just start this VM. Let's just start the ISO. I'm showing the whole process from boot to all. Yeah. Switch. So we are going full screen mode. So this is the boot menu. Um, yeah. So we can just boot with the first option without speech. It will just boot like any normal Arch distro. It takes some time because 1.3 GB memory. It's even lesser than a 2 GB memory machine, but you will see that it runs smooth. Now this thing, window managers actually aren't really VM ready, or maybe not window managers. PyCom, which is used to composite, which is used to add effects and all to the window managers. It is the most famous one. So that's not really something good for VirtualBox. It's a lot of lag. So for running in in VMs in virtual machines, what you need to do is you have to just kill the PyCom manager, which is the PyCom compositor. So you can just do it by kill all PyCom, which I will show later. So you will see that there will be a very laggy system, but that doesn't occur because of giving it low resources. It actually occurs because I have given it in a VM, and VMs don't really go well with PyCom, and we have done some heavy compositing there. So our awesome WM config, well, you will see it after it boots, and actually this awesome WM config is inspired, actually forked from Manira Rome's glorious dot files from the surreal theme. So it's a lot like this, and we have pushed our effects there, pushed our apps there. It's basically the base was his config, and we respect him for that. So this will be booting. This will be booting. So the login screen will appear soon. And after this boots, we have even added a SDDM, a beautiful login screen. We have made our custom configs, and it's for now it's the Kalinix Red Drop theme. You can change the theme too. So this is our login screen basically, and this is a beautiful one. You have to just click on this to just go to the Kalinix user, double click on this. Then we have this session choosing. We are booting to Awesome WM because that is the default one, and you can choose your options here. This is the keyboard options. You have these sleep, restart, shutdown, whatever. Then we will just add the password, which is Kalinix. The live boot password is Kalinix. We'll just boot into it, and it was a beautiful login screen. You can choose between the three login screens we have given. So these are the three login screens: Kalinix SDDM, and which is the which is the one we decided to do, and Kalinix Red Drop, and Kalinix Sugar Candy. So Sugar Candy was inspired by the Arco Linux team, Arco Linux team. So now I'm on Arco and really enjoying it. That's an awesome distro done on Arco. So this is taking some time to boot again. It's a low resource. It's a fully low resource machine. I have given it one core. I have given it 1.3 GB memory only, and you will see that it still takes lesser resources. So this is the whole thing. This is actually, one second. Let me fix this a bit. Yeah. So then we can just do this. I'm just going full screen. So this is the distro. This is basically the whole distro. So you will see it's a Mac OS inspired theme. Even the icon themes are of Mac OS, so we will change it later on. And the PyCom compositor is on. That's why you will see these transparent effects and all. So we use Rofi as a launcher here. Well, what we will do is we will either call the terminal or we will call the Rofi. So to call Rofi, we will just press the super key plus R to run it. Yeah, and this is Rofi. Just I will write kill all PyCom. It's not visible because it's extremely laggy and slow, unfunctional. So now we killed PyCom, and now we are just moving smooth. You will see we just killed PyCom. Now how to kill PyCom? Well, you will just launch Rofi or your terminal, which is Alacrity. We give here. We give Alacrity here. Let me just resize this a bit. Okay. So let's just go full screen, and you have to just do kill all PyCom, which is again kill all PyCom. So to kill, then after killing PyCom, you can simply run your virtual machine. It's kind of tweaky out there, but really it's worth it. It's worth it. This is the system tray. And here is the NM applet, which is the network manager. So this Wi-Fi one is doesn't really work. This IWCTL, we are thinking of removing it because you know, and the NM applet thing is really better. It's really better. So you can just connect with this or connect by right clicking and all. It's a lot easier to work with than this widget. So we will just remove this and we will add the Wi-Fi widget in the system tray, which can be toggled like this by clicking on this. So this is the update section. Here it will show how many updates are left. Then there is a screen recorder. There is an inbuilt screen recorder here, so that's again a good thing, though my audio doesn't work well with it, but most work. So this is Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is on. It shows it indicates if the Bluetooth is on or off. So you can just off Bluetooth. Like I'm thinking of giving Blueberry tray here. Let's see about it. Let's think. And here is the battery information. Here there's battery 0. My charge is now 49%. And this is the control center. You will see these bars have gone away because of the PyCom missing, but yeah, we have this control center here. And we can change our stuff here. For changing brightness, I will add this extender thing. Well, that's another thing. So I will just add a power manager applet here. The XFCE4 power manager. So we give it with this XFCE4 power manager. So you can just press this system tray icon and this status notification. So this will be set up. The system tray icon will be set up. So you can just click on this and just change your background. Change your yeah, that brightness and all. So that's what you can do. Then you can see if you're confused, and this is actually a great distro for people starting to window managers. Why? Because it's an awesome window manager, and you can just press super plus F2, actually F1, to bring up the help menu. This is a help menu. So here it will just show you all the things. Like in launcher we have control plus shift plus escape, which will open HTOP. So let's just control plus shift plus HT. So it shall open HTOP. And if we press control plus X, actually if we press super plus X, then it should launch terminal. So this is the action that it does on terminal, on launching terminal. So the first workspace is basically a floating one, and these are all workspaces. These are all not actually apps. We have not loaded this with the apps, but these are workspaces. Like this team stands um, for this workspace, for gaming workspace. Then here photos workspace, virtualbox workspace, and other stuff. So this one for standard file browsing, and this one for browser. We will change this to Firefox. Well, we give Firefox by default. So yeah, it has Firefox. Let's just run Firefox. So you will see that it's running so smoothly even after getting 1.3 GB or something RAM. And it's consuming say 500 to 650 MB, and it's really normal because of so much compositing and so much big configs. It's pretty normal. Here it is a trash icon, here it is the home folder icon. Firefox is taking time because yeah, it's a 1.3 GB RAM machine. What can we expect? H top, let's just go with H top. It's 893 MB the usage. Mostly system D. The CPU is mostly system D. Then Awesome is taking 200 MB, and this Firefox is taking the rest 100 or something, which is launching. We can't really see it because of the lag. The VM's power is already a little slow than physical hardware. So whatever, we can just kill all Firefox. We can just kill all Firefox, then we can run HTOP, and you will see that the RAM usage has again gone down. Now SDDM is taking much, and this alacrity. So I can just disable the network manager applet if I don't need it, but most need it. Then power manager, I don't like to disable this. GNOME Poll Kit also it's necessary. Network manager also it's necessary. SDDM, you can just change this to LXDM if you want. But yeah, this was the OS. But what about this installation? It comes with the Calamares. It comes with the standard Calamares installer. So how to do it? Well, don't use Rofi because Rofi doesn't really isn't configured to run everything as sudo. So you can just give sudo calamares from the terminal. So our root password for live session is Kalinix. Then it shall run sudo. It shall run calamares. So if it doesn't in one time, then you can launch it the second time. While it will do, it will launch. It's kind of slow because again low resources. But yeah, so the Calamares installer will be. We know what's Calamares installer. It's used Manjaro and all. We have made our custom Calamares configs, but we are still working on the Calamares looks a bit. So yeah, we will include that later. Let's just check it. Why is the Calamares not launch? I guess it's the system load because this is starting to lag horribly. Huh. So yeah, this is pretty unusable. Actually, this runs but is unusable on 1 GB RAM systems. 1 GB to 1.5 GB. But yeah, you can just run it in 2 GB machines in your daily workflow, maybe a browser, a terminal tab, and some other stuff. But really, I don't recommend using this if you are not in 4 GB RAM or something. So let's just open this. So this is taking time. This is starting to lag. So I will come back to this. Okay, it's pretty slow. Pretty slow in this much RAM. So it's better to give about 3 to 4 GB RAM. Actually, at least 2 GB RAM to this machine if you run this OS, because I don't think so. Anyone is there who runs something below 2 GB. So you can just play some music here, and this is the notification center. Now it has two features. It has the email feature. Whenever it's a mail, your mail will come, and this weather forecast, which is again another feature, but they are not set up by default. Of course, you have to set up in the setup app, which is under development. And really, that was it. This was Kalinix OS, and this is my biggest project till now. I have high expectations from this, and tell me your thoughts on this. I try to make it as beautiful, as easy as possible. It's basically for the power user kind of user. So power users can use it. Okay, so the Calamares has launched. Now, as I was saying, it's for the power user side where they stay on the keyboard. It basically gives you power. It just makes you get the power. So the system is not connected to internet. Strange. It is connected. Anyway, we can just go to next. Then we can just choose our region. This is Kolkata. Then this will be English US. So this is a very simple installer. This is what I call pretty straightforward. This is really erase disk. Okay, so let's just do it. Next. So we are on a 8 GB system, so I don't think so that it will fit on it. It won't fit well like this. Then just give a super secure password. And let's just go next. So this was as simple as the installation. It was pretty great. You can just press and install now and it will start installing. Then you can just go to finish. So we use BetterFS as our default file system because it's a speedy and extremely performant file system, and we really believe that it's essential for every modern user. It's a modern file system, and it's really performance, it's really secure, it's really great. It's a great file system. Our default file manager is Nautilus. Let me just bring out Nautilus while this installs. Well, the installation will take some time or maybe hang because of the insufficient storage. So yeah, but I tried it on my physical hardware and it was really working fine. We will just add some more stuff into it. We will just bang out those stuff and let's just see. We all know that the final output is the thing. Let's just now open this. Nautilus. Now it's again coming slow because Calamari is by itself. It's kind of taking a lot of time installing. It would take some time, to be honest. It would take some time, sure. And we give EA by default. Then we are giving Iris by default, which I will make a video on Iris soon. Why not? So it's by default in Kalinix OS. Then why not? More videos will come on this on a separate installation tutorial, which I will do on my physical hardware, and it would again be super awesome, super dope. Let's see here. I guess Nautilus should launch here. I guess it's pretty great. This was the current progress. So this was it. We are nearly done, and you will see that we recently added this VM support because if I go to the Alpha 3 ISO, then nor did it auto scale, nor did it fit well in VMs, nor did it do something good. So it was really a crappy one. So and I really marked it as a release, but it was really not even a pre-release. But yeah, if you ever want to rescale this and your Watson WM goes blur, then just do Control plus Super plus R, which will just reload the awesome. Now we can just hack on the keyboard shortcuts a bit for this. No. So basically that was it for this video and hope you enjoyed it. This project will go again further and further and it will start growing and it will gradually grow a lot, and we are going to do some awesome stuff here, and I'm really proud of this project. I'm really proud of our designers and our helpers, and I really want to thank them. Where the design team and includes a lot of members, and we are working on our Calendar Source website, an official website soon, and that will be released in about a week. So I'll make my next video on that website or maybe on the features of Calinix. And really, this was it. This was it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it till now, and even subscribe the channel if you are not really done. So see ya. Goodbye.